What is good, everyone? It's Zigzag here. Welcome back to another Geoguessr video. Today we're back on the road to #1 in the world on Geoguessr duels without moving while our opponents are moving. Today's episode puts us in a really interesting situation because we're number 133 in the world at 1287. This is the highest we've ever been in the whole series. Playing really well at the moment. I think today is the day where we finally enter top 100. I've played a crazy amount of Geoguessr in the last 2 days. I've just been grinding hard. So I hope that really good things happen today. Now I'm actually a little bit nervous. The last video was 6 wins and 6 games, so I really hope we can continue that. Let's enter the weekend series for once. Our first opponent is Ventus here, 890 rated, so not too high. Let's see what we can do about this game. This looks like some winter coverage in Europe somewhere. I think Czechia is most likely. I could also see like Hungary or something like that. Yeah, road does not really feel Bulgarian to me, so I think I'll just go for Czechia here, hedging more so towards Hungary just in case it's actually there. It was actually Bulgaria. That's a disastrous start, but I mean, ultimately against an 800 rated opponent, I still back us to get the win from here on in. That road was like a bit lighter than, I don't know, it's just a difficult round, especially when we can't see anything in the way of infrastructure. Next one here is also Central Europe. We do have an antenna, we have a black car here, blue strips on the plates, A-frame poles. What are we thinking? It kind of feels like Czechoslovakia, but I could see it being something else as well. I think house numbers here, yeah, they're not helpful, unfortunately, but I think Slovakia seems to make the most sense, right? Do we see any red on the plate? It's really hard to tell because the car is red itself. That one, again, it's not obvious to me whether we have red or not, so I think I kind of actually just click Czechia here. Now, this pole over here is the one concern. It looks wooden. And I don't really know what that would mean. Could I be missing something here? Could this be like Baltic or like just Poland? That feels more like a Polish pole than whatever I've mentioned. So I think I'll actually guess over the border in Poland here. I think that makes more sense. We don't see any red on the plates like you would see in Slovakia, and it just doesn't feel quite right for Czechia. And it was southern Poland. There he goes Slovakia. That definitely makes sense. But a good pick up there. It took me a while to think of it, but hey, we're not complaining if we get the right country. Okay, next one here is Europe again. Love my urban Europe. It's probably my weakest area. I'm joking. But we have the yellow on the side of the plate here, so we know we're going to be somewhere in Portugal. Now it's actually worth thinking about where we're going to be here because he'll also know the country. Feels a bit dry, feels a bit southern to me, if I had to say. So I'm thinking of just kind of going in this kind of region over here. And yeah, it ends up being all the way south. I was kind of preoccupied because I think the computer was lagging a little bit, but yeah, it was south there, and I probably should have gone further south given the dryness. But okay, next one here, we're in an alleyway. That's not really good news. We have like a Mitsubishi here. This is like okay, this was a Subaru, wasn't it? But this is Australia for sure. Now, can I work out which city it is from in this alleyway? Those don't really feel like Adelaide bins. Oh, no stopping sign is the, yeah, is the Sydney style. So yeah, this red one would normally be white in every other state. And that is how we know the city. But what the hell? I lost the buttons there on my OBS for a second because I accidentally went onto my second monitor. But we did get it correct. It was actually all the way north in New South Wales. It was instead in like Lismore, I think it looked something like that. The healing round also goes well for us. He went in New Zealand, so obviously he's on low health now. Misses that round as well. So as I said, was feeling pretty confident with this. Even if I am a little not thinking as clearly as I maybe could be, things are pretty stable. So this one looks like somewhere in Portugal, I would say. Portuguese poles here. This one now feels a bit more central to me rather than southern or northern, although I would lean north over south with the eucalyptus here, and this kind of general greenery and whatnot. So yeah, there's plenty of stuff to get Portugal here. Even beyond the poles, we have the black and yellow chevrons, which you would not see in Spain. And yeah, it was just a bit further north in Portugal there, and we take the first win. Okay, bit of a scuffed game, but it was a good result. We move up to 1290, which again, pushing to new frontiers. Can we get 1300 as well? This would be crazy if we can make it there. We're against Diamond Armor Steve here. Should be an interesting game, and let us see. First one feels like Bhutan almost, right? With these buildings over here. I think so. Yeah, these are Bhutanese buildings. I think anyone 900 rated should recognize Bhutan, but this is fairly rural, so it is possible that our opponent would not recognize it, but we have these prayer flags. Yeah, this one's about as recognizable as you get without having massive mountains. So we'll see if our opponent, he might go Colombia or something if he gets a bit confused, but yeah, it is just a pretty easy one there for a 900 rated opponent. So good job to him. 54 damage for Steve there, and we move forward to the next round here, which feels like Turkey, probably Western Turkey here, based on the vibes. Mountains are fairly big, so I'm thinking Northwestern Turkey here is our best bet. I could also see Southwestern Turkey, but yeah, like just somewhere around here where the mountains get a bit bigger is what I'm going to go for. Oh wow, it was Bulgaria. I swear that this had Turkish language on it, so I didn't even look at anything else. I was fine with my guess, but okay, I clearly was not paying attention. Bulgaria clearly proving to be a problem for us in this game so far. But okay, this one is going to be Canada. I think Quebec. Yeah, I really think Quebec. If it's Quebec, it's like more northern Quebec, I think. So I might just kind of click this direction here. Do I see any confirmation for that? It says regional area, so it shouldn't be too close to a city. I'll just click here as a hedge. It could be all the way up here, which is a bit scary, but it is actually all the way down on the border near Montreal there. So not a good guess. Again, we take some more damage there, but you know it's really fine as long as we realize that it was Quebec. I mean, Canada can be dangerous, but on this occasion it wasn't. Okay, this one is looking like UK, Ireland, maybe Denmark here based on this house here. I would say it's just Denmark, and so I'm going to go for a quick guess here and hope for the best. Also, we have this flagpole, which is like very Danish, I would say, like very, very Nordic. And yeah, we basically nail it there. Netherlands is not a bad guess there, but something about the architecture just didn't feel quite right. Also, that kind of flagpole would just be more common in the Nordic countries. So next one here, we have 0.25 healing. This looks like somewhere in Cambodia. I didn't even have to look around. We got the language, but hey, let's just see if we can get slightly closer here. I would say this is somewhere near the lake, maybe. I don't really know, though. I'm not a very good Cambodia region guess, because it's like a kind of a circular country. Clicking in the middle is safe enough to make it that like learning Thailand is much more, you know, profitable in terms of the actual distances that you can be away. My gosh, bro. I cannot believe how hard I'm selling right now. That was Vientiane, really? Okay. I mean, I just did not pay attention. I just was so sure, okay? Maybe I'm being too, like, cocky today, but I don't know. Okay, I've just been practicing some Malaysia, so let's see if we can see anything in the way of a good clue here. It's Generation 4, so we're on the peninsula. Yeah, this is the type of round which I would not really say I'm that good at. But yeah, it's probably just somewhere near KL. I would say we're on the outskirts of KL. Like, a lot of palm trees definitely is good for the west coast here, I think. It's more common there, and we guess at the same time, so let's see where it actually is. And it was just Johor, which is probably the second option on a round like that. So we both don't do much. So we are in a deficit here, but I still feel fine. Like, we're only 1,000 points behind, and our opponent is playing well, but they're human. We'll find a way to break them. This is very green in a way that makes me think it might be more likely to be, not Sydney, but Durban instead of Pretoria here. Where do I click? Maybe I go between? We don't have any number plates, which is annoying. Does it say there? No, it does not say. It has like a, Yeah, I think I might still be forced to go Joburg here. But maybe, we do have 1, 2 palms. Just 2. Oh, it's painful, bro. I kind of want to click between here. This is, it's not really a winning tactic, but I know it's not right here, but I'm kind of scared that it's one or the other, and it is just Joburg there. I should have committed, but I almost went Durban, so I guess we can be happy that I didn't do that. 1.4k. We're down to half health here. Not playing well, bro. Ah, gosh. I think I played too much Geoguessr, and I've just, gotten a bit, fatigued from it. But okay, we can fight back here. This one's an easy Bulgaria. I mean, this time it's an easy Bulgaria. We've got Bulgarian roofs with, like, the tiles, round poles, and an antenna to the car short. We are absolutely certain that this is Bulgaria, but will our opponent realize it? Because it's not that easy of a round, and yeah, I was about to say, Russia could be an option there if you don't know about the roofs. That's enough damage to knock him out, so we get a bit lucky there, I would say. He played probably better than me overall, and we still come out with a win, which is good. That's why, like, when I have this much experience, I just try and hold on to the right round where I'm able to go quickly and kind of get that early advantage. But okay, we're at 121 here, just behind Harmless. Let's jump into another one here and see if we can make that top 100 dream come true, even if I'm not playing that well. And so when we find an opponent immediately here, we do, and it's going to be High, who has appeared on the series like 4 times. I think he checks for when I'm playing and then plays against me like that. But okay, he's a good player, so this could be a good opportunity to get some points because he's fairly highly rated. I would say this one's like Belgium, Netherlands. I think also High plays no moving when he's playing against me, or at least most rounds he does, so that's also nice. We have brick buildings here, so I feel good about Belgium's, Netherlands. Maybe Denmark is also possible. I said Belgium's, wow. I think, yeah, I don't know. Just, I maybe shouldn't shouldn't be recording this right now while I'm at PB, but, you know, screw it, guys. We ball. And we missed the country there, but really it's not bad. 300 points is very much salvageable. Next round here is looking like Albania or something like that, I imagine. Pink houses. Okay, Bulgaria actually is again. Wow. Yeah, feeling like fairly standard Bulgaria here. It is that wintry coverage that you often get in Generation 3 Bulgaria. I feel like this is more like southern, but I'm not sure which side. I want to say southwest. But yeah, Bulgaria region guessing is definitely difficult as well. Sometimes like you do get the vibe. Wait, could this be Turkey? We don't have an. Oh my gosh, bro. That's why it felt kind of like southern, because it's just Turkey. My gosh, that was an easy round. Okay, I'm taking more time from now on. I'm not trusting my first instincts. Bulgaria has seriously been throwing a spanner in the works here. I'm saying please not Bulgaria for the rest of the video, boys. Okay, this one is Holy Poles. It should just be like somewhere in Poland. He's put the pressure on me, but architecture only fits for Poland, I think. But I may as well go southern here just in case it's Romania. I've lost so much confidence in myself that I have to click southern here. I'm actually not sure, bro. It's Hungary. Oh my gosh. Nothing is going right at the moment, guys, but we continue on. So 800 points only. Thank goodness this was not in the double damage. We've been lucky so far. Okay, I mean, hi. How's he going to go on what appears to be in Mexico with a white center line here? No. Is it? Yeah? What? Driving around out of the road. This is definitely Mexico, right? The sun is to the south. We're northern hemisphere, so yeah, Mexico is the only thing that makes sense here, despite the fact that we have that white center line. We have Mexican bollards as well, so that confirms everything here. I would say just like Center Valley here might make the most sense. White House there. Yeah, this is like interesting. We have like a rolling kind of landscape here. I think like San Luis Potosi makes quite a bit of sense here. I'm a bit worried about like quite a bit further north, but the rock walls I feel like fit this kind of area, so I'm going to commit to more southern. It is more southern there, and it's actually just in like near the Mexico City area. So finally some decent damage there. We're about even now, and I just need to play well, man. Hold on to my nerve, and you know, keep it up. Okay, this one is definitely somewhere in Estonia. So let's put the pressure on here. White flowers and like a green tint to the camera. Can you see how everything like is just like very, very green appearing in the distance there? That was definitely Estonian green cam. And so we go up to full health here. That's a really good result. Don't have to worry about anything that happened in the duel so far. That missed Turkey. We don't have to worry about it, guys. Now we just focus on what's at hand here, which appears to be like some more Mexico maybe, right? I would say so. And this feels like quite like on the border with the US, or is it? The sun is south, so yeah, that will be northern hemisphere. This house almost felt a bit like Brazilian, but it cannot be in Brazil. So I want to guess like all the way northwest here. I want to go to like Mexicali or Tijuana. The reason is that it kind of looks like California to me. This could be a really bad guess, but also when you see like a car, yeah, very nice. When you see a car without a front plate, it's often on the border with the US in Mexico. For whatever reason, I'm actually not sure what the reason is. Tell me if you know, but I've heard that and it definitely works. So keep that in mind. Okay, this is Korea. We can actually do some good damage here if we work out where any of those places are. I don't think I can. Vibes might be more northern here. I want to try more northern. I'm going to go like around here. Let's see if that's right. Okay, ends up being, yeah, near Seoul. So good guess from I Mean Hi. I wonder if he actually figured out one of those place names, but yeah, it doesn't really matter because we guessed close as well. And the next one here is White Car. Maybe like Eswatini kind of vibes here. I would say this is Eswatini vibes, definitely. And maybe just in the center of the country for me. I think so. Maybe like over here. It would be my guess here. Ends up being, yeah, fairly central, but a bit more southern than I thought. And we take a bit more damage here. Still in the driver's seat here. Definitely still in the driver's seat, which is a good change. And this duel, if we win, will definitely be profitable for our rank. But let's not get ahead of ourselves here. This is Thailand. And Thailand is a bit of a scary country. I would say this is more northern. I don't know where Aliaja. Ooh, driving right. No, yeah, so this is actually like Luzon, I guess. I've been fooled by this kind of area before, but I would say we're in this valley here. Almost undoubtedly, right? Aliaja, I could find, I don't think I will try to. I just want to make sure it's not like Davao or something. But yeah, I think with this level of flatness, we have to go there. Anything else? Right-hand driving, I don't really trust myself today, but that's a green plate, so I think we can go for it. Let's see if he figures it out. I mean, all white lines, plus the amount of Asian cars we have, we're definitely there. We have a church there as well, which is like, you know, and like Asian architecture, so yeah, we feel fine here. That is a good guess. Very nice that I recognize this valley, and we win the duel there, which is really good. I mean, hi. So let's see. Whoa, we passed 1,300. Let's go. And let's see where that places us in the world. This could mean that we entered the top 100. So let's go main menu here. I really want to see. And we're 97. Let's go. Okay. Oh, let's go. Not playing well today. Maybe we don't deserve to make it there just on this occasion, but we've definitely been playing well in the last few episodes. And we are 97 in the world. Screenshot it right now, everyone. I think a lot of people did, like when I dipped down to like 400 a few weeks ago, I think a lot of people didn't think this would happen. But there you go. 97 in the world. It's been done before. I think Chicago Geoguessr actually did manage that once. But you know, I'm just saying, personally as an achievement, that's really pleasing to me. So now we move on to the next game. We're sitting at 97. Can we push significantly higher? That is a really good question. I shouldn't play too many more on a day like today, but I'm kind of feeling buzzed now, so let's just see what we get. Okay, our next opponent is rated 1,100 or above, so yeah, that's interesting. We're in Russia here. Can I make anything out? Blue bus, I don't know. This is probably like Moscow or St. Petersburg. I don't know which is more likely. I honestly kind of feel St. Petersburg here, but Moscow's obviously like a better hedge. So in the interest, or, you know, because of the fact that he'll probably go searching for a sign here, I'm just going to guess Moscow. Yeah, long white number plates here. Definitely like these kind of apartment buildings are super Russian. Is that a tilted antenna? I think this might be St. Petersburg, but hey, we'll see soon. It was St. Petersburg. Should have gone with my gut, but ultimately, if it ends up being Kazan or Nizhny, then we lose pretty badly. So yeah, I mean, it's okay. Next one here, it's going to be somewhere in Malaysia, based on the polls. Red soil here. So I've been practicing where red soil can be, and I'm getting the feeling that on around like this, the type of red soil we might be looking at is kind of like the Pahang one. I'm going to click right in the center for that reason. I might go a little bit further north or a little bit further this direction. I don't know. We're clicking right in the middle, but I think like a lot of that red soil is pretty central, so feeling fine about that. Did I actually get the country? Yeah, we got the black stickers, so we're absolutely fine here. Ends up being all the way south there. You do get that pockets of red down there as well. And of course, on the world map, it tends to be near Johor, so I should just start guessing more down there, I think. Anyway, next one here is going to be somewhere in Sweden. Presumably. No blue strips on the plates here. Language looks to be Swedish, though. Yeah. Okay. Whereabouts to go? Could this still be Åland Islands? It is possible. I don't see any, like, evidence one way or the other, to be honest. But we do have hills. Okay, I think Åland wouldn't be so hilly. I'll kind of click, like, this area. I don't know. This could be further south. Or further north, I don't know. This is just a bit of a hedge in the middle. And we're not a double damage yet, so I don't really feel too worried. Sundsvall. Okay, that's where I clicked. Very nice. We're going to get really close here, actually. And this should be some decent damage. I mean, there are hills around here, so it is possible that our opponent picks it up and gets it correct. And of course, well, what was I talking about? Our opponent is moving and found that sign, just like we did. We just happened to guess nicely. So that is, that's pleasing. That's pleasing indeed. And we want more of those rural runs with less signs against a good rated opponent like this. Anyway, this... What is that? Sweden again, I think, right? Yeah, black houses do fit. Okay, that almost feels like a bit more like Norwegian, that brass roof. Okay, yeah, it is Norway. I would say, I don't know how north this can be, really. I would just say it's like Bergen or something like that. Yeah, I think that's most likely with this landscape. I'm going to try it. The grass roof is a little bit sus because they're normally found a bit further north, so I guess it could be further north here, but something about like the vibe, it kind of felt like more Swedish, more Danish, more kind of warm. So that's my thought. Ends up just being Oslo, of course, so... similar guess from our opponent here, and we've only taken damage so far, but hey, it's okay because we're on the healing round now and we can gain back all our points with a decent guess, and I think this is going to be like Serbia. So yeah, we do have an antenna, but pole tops are Serbian, I would say. Actually, no, it should be Slovenia. which is interesting. I kind of thought this, okay, no time to like discuss the intricacies of this round. I think we just go like in kind of Eastern Slovenia here and gain back all our points because we have the nipple top bollards here, which should mean we're in Austria-Slovenia, and this is definitely Slovenia, I would say, unless it's just Northern Austria, in which case we don't gain all our points. Okay, we do. Good. Doesn't matter. We almost gain all our points back there. And, okay, interesting. Okay, finally, we have some crappy coverage to, you know, fart on our party. What is that expression? I do not know, but okay, let's see if we can read this. It looks like Chinese, maybe. I'll go for China. Okay, yeah. Okay, what is this? Banyan tree, Modi River, Chengdu, and Jinsha. That's very recognizable, I know, but I can't remember where they are because I don't, you know, you don't have to guess China all the time, right? So it's easy to forget where places are. Chengdu's there. Where is, okay, that's a bit of a hedge. That would be a bit of a commitment though. So where's Jinsha? Jinsha. It should be like fairly big in the area, right? Okay, I think I just hedge it further this direction. If I don't find Jinsha, because surely that's pretty recognizable. But yeah, okay, I'll just go there. The question is, will our opponent realize what's going on here, that we're actually in China, because this is definitely China. And we have one of those like kind of tripod photos, which are very rarely found, but definitely, you know, do appear. So let's see where it actually is going to be. And it's just Chengdu. Okay, so he read the sign and went in there. I don't know where Jingsha is though. Yeah, I can't find it. So it's a bit of damage for him. Decent guess there. I didn't know that there was, Spoiler says all the way there. Oops, I accidentally moved there. This should be, I think, Romania, finally. I always get these wrong, though, so I'm a little bit worried. But yeah, architecture feels much more Romanian than Hungarian to me. So I would say, if that is the case, that this might be kind of more this direction or this direction. It's very dry, so I kind of want to just go like this direction here. We don't see any big mountains, so yeah, the kind of the southern region or the Moldovan region make the most sense. I'm hedging for both here. Just wanted to stay alive until we get more of an interesting round. Ends up being that southern region, and once again, we are further away, so nothing really going our way so far in this duel. Yeah, let's see. See what's going on in the next round, shall we? Okay, 2.5 times damage here. We're in Japan. We have a silver plate. Do we? Maybe? I think it's Tokyo. For my money. I think I'm just going to go for it here. Put the pressure on. He might be able to go to a main road and find signs, which is exactly what we don't want to happen. Yeah, if I'm just going down here, I mean, actually it doesn't look like there's too much signage in the area, so we should be okay. But it depends on what route he took, right? And it was just downtown Tokyo there, so that's just fine. And the multis get high, which is good. When you're behind, you want the multis high. When you're ahead, you want the multis lower. Anyway, this one looks like UAE with the yellow outer lines in Generation 4 here. It is going to be, or unless... Okay, we have the long antenna. I think this is actually Qatar. I think it's Qatar. I think so, but I'm not sure. Is there actually any way that we can tell here? He guessed, so that's fine. This looks like it could be a soccer stadium, football stadium, so that seems to fit. Black backs of the sign. I don't remember necessarily being over in the UAE, so I just go Doha here, I think. Okay, it's just in Al Khor, of course. That's like a big place name, and it was on that sign right there. So we really should have gotten that, but that's okay. Again, not a bad result. Our opponent is very strong, playing quite nicely, I would say. 3.5 times damage here. We are looking at some Ukraine, 0311. Okay, do we go Lviv, or do we go... Big building here with the Ukrainian flag makes me want to go Kiev, but with the cobblestone, I know that's more common in the west of the country. I think we go Kiev here, but it's rather unpleasant situation. I think he'll go Kiev, so I think we do as well. I don't want to lose. I'd rather stay in it than lose. I think it might be Lviv, but it does kind of give me slight capital city vibes with this like flag square. So yeah, I think this it should be safe enough. And you do get cobbles sometimes there, and it was just all the way in the west, man. He hedges a bit further west, so again it's going to be damage 1.1k. Should have trusted myself, maybe. I don't know. I honestly don't really regret going Kiev there, but yeah, you just never know what he's going to find. This one looks like Japan, which is not great news. Can we see anything here? We don't really see anything here. I think we kind of just clicked north of Tokyo here somewhere. It kind of feels like that, right? I don't know. I would go like here, Nagorno or something like that. Feels like a good hedge to stay in the game. As we move forward into the other coverage, I still don't mind that. We can check out like the pole plates, which I still didn't learn. It is Osaka. We're going to stay in the game, but man, things are getting a bit precarious now. Quadruple damage, that's 1.6k. We need good guesses, and what are we going to get? It's India. And that's fine, that's fine. We're going to increase the multi here because it's just going to be inside inside New Delhi. So, yeah, I mean, things are getting scary here, though. It looks like we might have to take the loss here. Ost Hearts has played quite nicely, and to be honest, it's not really been a lucky seed for us, not much rural, and even on the rural rounds, we didn't really guess that well, so... yeah, can't really say anything other than that. Okay, this one looks like Concepcion in Chile, if I had to say. Yeah, it's going to be Concepcion, Chile here. We go immediately. Let's just see. Does he watch my videos? Because if he does, I've mentioned this like a bunch of times recently, so presumably he'll know. But if he doesn't, this is exceptionally good news. Now, it could be further south, but I don't really see it being further north. And it was right there. Very good. 5 times damage there? That can't be enough, surely. Ooh, it's big, though. It's big. 5,000 points damage. It's right in the balance now. Ooh, that was a good guess. Okay, and he doesn't deserve this, but we are making the comeback happen. 5.5 times damage now. We're inside Spain. This is probably where the game ends. Rocky Hills. I think we hedge south here, but only a little bit south of... it could be further north. Ooh. Okay, we don't want him to find signs, so I think we go here. And I think we go just south of Madrid. Ooh, it's... I don't know, bro. I'm no good at region guessing Spain, bro. So for real, this is kind of a bit of a lot. If I get this right, then I can't say it was my skill. Like, I don't really know with Spain. So we'll find out here. I think where I clicked is, like, looks decent, but I'm a little worried about this area. And is that area? That is going to be the game right there. Well played to him. He probably found a sign. I guess he found a sign, bro. I don't know. That's a really good guess. Maybe a vibe guess, but that's 22 points. We're out of the top 100 there, but I feel like it's probably time to end the video before I screw up our rating anymore. Hey, that was a good video. We got out to our goal of top 100. Now we pushed to number 1. I hate to say it's impossible, but let's just get to that top 50 and then we can start talking again. Anyway, I would say thank you very much for watching the video all the way to the end. Give it a like if you did enjoy it, and I'll see you guys in the next episode of the series. Till then, goodbye.